I got your email about trying to apply for the job.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to first help you to correct the grammar, the English, some of the spelling. And then I can help you to better promote yourself and share your experience related to the job.
Yeah, that would be good.
Better. So, first of all, you just wrote hi. This is a formal letter which has a lot of important things for you. So you need to address who you are talking to. If you don't know who you're talking to, you address the company name.
Oh, okay, I see.
Also, say something about how you know them, why you know them, how you know about this job, why do you want this job, why do you want the job in the company, something about the company. I know your company has a long history with a lot of success. I know your company is very new but have a lot of great potential. Make some information that you know about the company to show that you care about the job. Don't start with your education. Start with your connection for the job, your connection with the company, why you want to work there, why you want that position. Then you start to talk about yourself. You should say your education, but your education is in Chinese literature, so you want to be a programmer. Those two are very unrelated.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
So, but it doesn't mean you can't do it, and it doesn't mean it's bad, but the way you wrote it, you're making it like it's important when it's not. So first of all, let's look at your English, and then I'll tell you how to change the structure. So I'm about to complete my Chinese literature degree at Beijing University. I want to work in your company as a programmer. So this is very similar, and you don't want to start sentences with I. You need to start the sentence with the subject. The subject should not always be you. The subject should be your experience, your desire, your ambitions, your knowledge. So, I'm not experienced programmer. So, you don't want to tell them you don't have experience. You want to tell them the experience you do have. You want to tell them why are you good? How can you help them? Okay? And then you can say, I don't have a lot of experience, but I have a lot of potential, knowledge, and a driving force. Okay? So, I have good knowledge as a programmer. I've taken programming courses, and I work as a freelance programmer. So, not experienced and I am a programmer. It's the opposite. Okay? Don't say you're not experienced because you just said you are experienced.
Yeah, I want that job, right?
Right. And you're taking programming courses. So you said, I'm studying Chinese literature, but you didn't finish your degree. You're also studying this, but you didn't finish. So it's not really important at all. So you say, I am currently taking programming courses. I am also a freelance programmer. Give your experience. Later you can say, although programming is what I like, it's what I do for my money, I'm studying Chinese literature because this is also important to me. Now the Chinese literature degree is, is a hobby or it's important for my degree, but I really want to be a programmer for my job. So you explain it like that. You can find my CV attached, which details my experience and qualifications. I know languages, Java, C++, I know operating systems, Windows, Linux. Also, you need to give some specific information. So you know Java, you know C++. Why did you know it? Did you read it in a book? Did you develop a website? Did you understand the programming code because you had to fix some special problem yourself? Do you have a C++ book that you can refer to, or did you memorize it? Did you have that information in your head? This is very general. Be specific. I've used Java as a platform to help marketing, blah, 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 blah. I know C++ because I used to help design games because I think it's very interesting. Operating systems, Windows XP, Linux. You need to say Windows 7, Windows 8.
You can mention more information.
Well, these are very, very old, or Linux is not very old, but it could be. Windows XP and Linux, that's 15 years ago. So say something about, Vista and Windows 7, Windows 8, and have some relationship with you and those things. How do you know them? Why do you know them? What's important or special about them? thank you for taking the time reading my letter, and CV, I hope to get a reply. So, you don't tell them you want a reply, you hope to get a reply. You tell them something that, you know, this job is important for me, I think I'm qualified, I think that I can offer a lot to your company. Don't say, please talk to me, I hope you will email me, I hope you will call me back. If someone gives me their phone number, I really hope you will call me back. You know, it made me feel like, you know, why you hope so much? You know, you should say, I know your company, I like your company, I've done research about it. Your personality of your company ideology, it really matches what I want to do. Connect the company history, the company, why is it famous? Or if it's young and have a lot of great potential, you know, how do you connect to them? You know, impress them, make them need you, make them want you, you know? So I hope that you can, you know, give me a chance to really show you how good I can be, show you what I can do for your company. The same thing here, I would be available to work ASAP. This means I have no job, nobody wants me, please help me.
Like ASAP is not good in the letter.
Right, ASAP, as soon as possible. I would be available to work as soon as possible. That means you have no job, you need money, nobody wants you, you don't know what you're doing. You've emailed a lot of people and they keep turning you down. Now, I don't know your experience, I don't know if that's true or not, but when I read this, you're just like, help me, I need money, I need a job so bad, you know? Number one, information about the company you want to work for. Number two, the information about you that is necessary for you to get the job. Number three, explain what you want, who you are, how you can help them, you know, and then say, you know, something like this, where because of my education, I work part-time, so I do have free time. I would like to work a little more part-time or even full-time and balance my schedule. If that's true, because you are a student and you do have freelance programming part-time jobs, say that. That's impressive. You know, I spend all my time studying and a little working, and now I really think I want to work a little more. That's impressive, you know. A student is learning that, in the middle of learning, you know, can be trained, you have a lot of potential, you could be good for them. But this makes it sound like you have no job, you have no anything that's really offering me. I have no experience, I'm studying literature, I need the job, ASAP, please call me, you know. So, a little more formal, address the company, information about the company, who you are, what you can do related to them. Then your CV and everything attached will have a lot of information. So if you're going to say Java, C++, say how and why you knew it or used it, and be a little more formal with your, I'm available to work, why? Why are you free? Don't let me guess you have no job because you're stupid or something, you know? And then kind regards, you know, your name, something like that. So, and as far as the simple writing, don't start sentences with I. Find a way to say the same thing without starting with the letter I. So for example, let's say I want to say, I want to be a programmer, right? These days, the internet, IT technology is everywhere around us. It's starting to surround our lives. I am curious about it, and though I'm studying Chinese literature, I found myself drawn to programming, to understanding the information technology, and I wanted to be a part of it. So I started to take classes. You know, that sounds like, wow, you know, that's pretty impressive. I like programming, I want to be a programmer. You know, children will talk like that. So you don't have to change what you're saying, just substitute so that I is not the first word, and it will become nicer just by that change. So, any questions you have?
I think it's quite good to listen to you and about your suggestions.
Yeah, hope I can help.
Всем привет, с вами Палань Фаида. Мы сейчас находимся в городе Шэньчжэнь на фоне миниатюры Тадж-Махала. Тадж-Махал был построен в Индии, в городе Агра, императором Шахом Джаханом в честь своей третьей жены. Это строение вбирает в себя элементы индийской, турецкой, персидской архитектуры. Очень красивое здание. Итак, я сказала, Тадж-Махал был построен. Это пассивный залог, да? То есть этот храм сам ничего не делал, его кто-то построил. По-английски мы скажем Тадж-Махал was built. Итак, давайте разберемся, что такое пассивный залог.